And there's Alina. I'm not a big fan of this Lina.
Unanswered, but will the Lina be able to help deal with that pressure a bit? The day bails him out, but do they want to keep this fight going? Amar is still running at Heroes in his backline. Now he's running at Quinn. Noob is going to be the target, though, and they'll finish him off with the physical damage. Amar now trapped inside the kinetic field. His aggression may now be his undoing. Yeah, they're actually going to get a quick pick off on his Celery. That's very nice, but the song into the Static Storm could be here. Can Tofu reach that far? It looks like it. He's going to have a three-man Static Storm. Chakram out. Quinn, they're going to try and land the damage, but TA2000 intercepts with the Chronosphere. That's going to help Lina survive through this one. Gets off his BKB and now turns around.
If you get a Chrono and Egg, there's still a chance. Like, the game is not over when you have these big team fight late game.
Yeah, certainly, especially if Amar can at least take one lane of barracks, because he backed away right as Ace was TPing, and then once Ace canceled his TP, Amar went back in for the kill. So he's going to take at least the range barracks. See if he can get the melee.
Amar's going to get a free
nice
kill.
Pick off. That is a big one. Tofu's dead. Now he does have the buyback, but he won't
can't
be here in time for the song.
Noob's going to be able to blink out, and maybe they have Chrono.
TA2000 looking for it, especially on Duraccio. The blast up. No, what? Duraccio managed to somehow get himself away from that one. He's still in the Chronosphere, but it's hard for this damage to follow up. Now they've got the Static Storm and a Doom placed on a TA2000. That's a lot of hate right now. Kaori tried to keep him alive with the Sunray, but it's not good enough. Those heroes are both dead with no buyback. Noob blinking away over to the side. Amar is going to work where he can, but can he handle this Naga Siren? Bit by bit, he's trying to work through that HP.
Nice
LSA, once again, a dodge from Duraccio with this illusions. And Quinn trying to chase after Noob where he can. Slowing him down. Looks like Quest may have to start backing away.
Big stun.
Blink in from the Doom into that LSA. Quinn's almost dead. Amar is going to town with this damage, man. He is tearing through these heroes, and Duraccio can't quite do the same. Amar chasing after Ace. Can he finish him off? One more hit. He needs it so badly. Ogre Seal Totem still not enough. A blink away. Amar, is he going to find him in the trees? Oh, he finds him, numbs him up. Gets that kill. Noob does end up falling, but Amar, does he reign supreme in this? He's going to bring out Quinn as well. The throne is dying during this entire fight.
Oh, it's going to die.
David, Amar,
500 health.
Back to the base now, but the throne is going to die. The creeps are going to take it. No, Quest.
I think it's a little surprising, but you go Maelstrom, you go to Ags.
Fighting under the blood right. First blood is going to be Celery's. 2000. Amar, yeah, the Chakram, they've got him. They corral him in here now. They're in very deep, and they have the Rupture plus the Doom on Amar. Boy, that's a lot of hate. Even the other heroes immediately start targeting Amar.
They got him.
They got
dead.
him. Jesus.
Death number 2 of the game.
And they will manage to get another one. That's going to be Omar. Cookie snapping him down from that telekinesis. And Tofu help there on the other side. They get both to try and make some sort of move, and they may not have enough firepower. In this situation, though, the support, Kiori, going to be blinked on. He'll get off some spells before he dies, so Quinn is going to die for this one. The Omni Slash, as the Juggernaut comes back into lane. TA2000 gets active, now gets tossed onto Celery. The branch will slow him down, and is that going to be enough? He doesn't quite hit it, but the Avalanche. Oh, that's going to be dangerous. Instantly puts it onto Quinn as soon as he blinks forward. Toss him into Noob for even further danger. Quinn's going to need some help off of this one. TA2000 going straight for the back line at the same time with the Omni Slash spin, killing off Celery. The heals,
no.
It's not going to be enough. That Doom just lasting far too long, and now turns that Nether Blast right back around onto Tofu, and he's going to finish him off. Yeah,
but they don't have the time. They're knocking on the door.
You Rupture, but for what? You can't actually force them to move around. In fact, they are bringing you into Amar instead of the other way around.
They're actually able to out-damage the thing.
Once again, going for Ace. Man, they are targeting Ace time and time again. It doesn't quite work out this way, in part because of Sonic Wave, but the Omni Slash will finish off Ace anyway. Duraccio, meanwhile, slowed down constantly by that Demonic Purge. This matchup looks exactly the way you were talking about it. Toss up in the air on Amar, ruining a Timber Chain, but that's okay.
Oh,
Celery.
cliff.
Oh, yeah, that's a not get what they wanted out of it. Quest back up the full, almost got the toss, gets it now, toss him back in, alley-oop to his team. Duraccio dies just like that, and the Doom gets stolen away.
Good. They Lotus Orb and Lincolnton during the Doom animation, so he doesn't get doomed, he reflects the Doom, and he just walks out of there.
Quest Esports bouncing back from a game 1.
Really? Get the advantage and then pop a salve. But it doesn't really work when you're support. maybe goes down. Now there's a lot of fighting mid, and you kind of give up back to the Brood. Or the,
Dropping some mines behind, the Tombstone's out, but the zombies and the Tombstone are both going to be taken out so quickly in TA2000. Oh no, Tofu! I hate it when that happens. He got the Z-Access bug. He got the kill on TA2000 anyway? Okay, it all works out like a dream for Tofu somehow. Meanwhile, Amar is going to be run down. He won't be able to jump away to the trees. Ace, he's going to stick onto him here. Now lifesteal, I don't think that's going to be enough. You can't beat Incapacitating Bite, or maybe you can with the Wukong's command, and the TP rotations coming in. Nice try, Celery, with his own steal of a little bit of split. Ace is going to be the target here. Slow him down with the inhibit.
You're like, oh my god, White Quinbat, I'm dead? But
Amar just casually gets picked off. Dyrachyo activates the meta after that kill. He says, that is enough for me to go for Megas at 22 minutes. They're going to force the buyback out of Amar. And hell, they might even maybe expect that Amar doesn't have buyback. The way this game is sped up so dramatically, they finally get the Aghanim Scepter on the Morphling. You get one chance to keep this going for a little bit longer. Noob, Mystic Flare, all the damage, but there goes the Manta from Dyrachyo. He's going to be fine, and he can use the Sunder on somebody if he wishes. Amar jumps in, immediately gets silenced, and he's going to die underneath the mines. The Rolling Celery Rolling Thunder that he stole away interrupted Quest from being able to help out Amar. Noob's going to jump in, jump away with a swashbuckle, immediately gets silenced up by the TA shard. Fortunately, the shield reduction will help a little bit, but not enough. TA2000 turns around, throws out one last nuke, but it's not going to be good enough. They're going to get wiped here, and GG is going to be called. Gaming Gladiators will be advancing to the upper bracket final.
He didn't really win the lane, he got solo killed, but just the way that they was able to pressure the lane, they took the tower really early, they kind of forced the Penguin to feel like he has to rotate out, but he can't because there's nowhere for him to go. Just really nice for them to get the draft, see that, you know, what's the other team doing, what we should have done, because Quest also did in the first game. Because they had a really nice draft, it was really easy for them to execute, and these last two games have looked really, really hard for them to kind of play their heroes, play the map, even just push, even starting from the laning stage, has just started to look really hard for them.
Now that just leaves Gaming Gladiators and Tundra here in the upper bracket finals. We're going to get a word with Gaming Gladiators as they managed to bring down Quest in a very nice 2-1 victory.
Congratulations on the victory. Give them a round of applause for Gaming Gladiators.
Thank you. Thank you.
So, first question I have for you, fam. As a coach, right? A lot of people assume that you as a coach, you have this draconian iron fist. However, you're playing with players like Quinn who have very vocal personalities. You have people like Ace in the squad who have a lot of experience, a lot of knowledge about the game. Can you talk to us about the dynamic, about deciding where the game should be going, how the drops should be executed, given the fact that there are so many big and smart minds in the room?
Yeah, I mean, it's one of the challenges for sure. Like, when we lose, for example, we often have different ideas of why we lost. Perhaps it's like something early game. Quinn has one perspective from mid lane. Ace has another one like from his lane, and maybe Anton has a third one as well. So it's more about like talking, calming down a little bit, you know, and like looking at it more logically and maybe see, okay, we could change this, but we could also change this, and then kind of just take it from there, you know, like it's never gonna be perfect. And I think as a Dota player, you want it to be perfect, but it's pretty hard. So I kind of want them to see that it's not going to be perfect, so we're gonna do our best, you know, and we're gonna like try to combine the ideas or like the thoughts of what we want to do with our heroes, and then go for it the next game.
So one of the things as well that I've always seen good coaches can do really better than everybody else is improve the communication style of the team in general, right? And one of the things I've seen you do as well is make sure your team understands each other. So talk to me about some of the ideas that you feel would not be present in Gaming Gladiators right now without your influence in the team at the moment.
I mean, it's a good question. It's always hard to say, but I think I'm very diplomatic. I think I'm good at like making sure people understand each other's thoughts and not like I'm not denying your thoughts and just want to bring my own on the table, but like I understand what you're saying, and I also have my thoughts, of course, but then like, yeah, kind of bind people together. I think, I'm not sure it would be lagging, but perhaps it would be different with a different coach. It's hard to say, but I think I bring something like that to the team for sure.
So right now you guys are in another upper bracket final, on the road to yet another grand final. Is the team experiencing a degree of complacency? And if so, are you doing anything special to try and deal with the fact? Because let's be honest, right? We all lose games because you're winning too much. So how are you making sure that people stay on track and don't like feed into the thing, don't believe too much of their own hype, basically?
Right. I mean, it's an actual problem, of course. We have this problem. We have had this problem, I think. We all try to combat complacency. We all try to be like, I mean, it's also hard when you won like all the time, and then you start losing. Is it because we're getting worse, or like, you know, do you just lose sometimes? And we can also feel it in our gameplay. Then like, okay, maybe we're playing worse, and we're trying to say like, we should still keep playing. We should still keep trying, keep thinking about things in Dota, like new heroes, new item builds, how we can play the map, and not like start watching too much anime and like drink beers and hang out everywhere. Like, screw all that, you know. Spend your time on Dota, then you can continue winning. That's what I believe.
Well, there's 2 tournaments left for this year, well, including Bali, there's 3, right? After this year is finished, firstly, what are the goals for the entire Gaming Gladiators? Do you actually believe you can rinse the entire Europe? Because I spoke to Ace at some point. He believes that they can do it. When I spoke to Tofu, he told me that he thinks that Ace thinks he can do it. Do you, as the coach, have that same degree of belief that this Europe belongs entirely to Gaming Gladiators, or do you foresee some challenges that the team themselves might not expect?
So I've talked a lot with Ace also, who has this opinion. And before I came to the team, we were actually talking about why wouldn't it be possible to win everything? Like logically, why wouldn't it be if you keep trying? And I mean, so far it's going pretty well, but I'm not going to jinx anything. So I'm not going to count my chickens, as Quinn would say. But I mean, logically it's possible, right? But you need to work for it, for sure.
Logically, anything is possible if you work hard enough for it, and so far the work has been paying off. Yet another upper bracket final. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for CY and for Gaming Gladiators here at the Bali Major. We will be seeing you in action yet again tomorrow, and hopefully in action yet again in the grand final. So good luck, have fun, and enjoy the Dota, brother.
Want to dominate the gaming world? Join the ranks of dedicated gamers. Subscribe and conquer.